Hey, I noticed that a lot of people did not turn in their lab reports yet, and my thought is that it's probably because you guys are not sure about how to do it. So I wanted to make you a video about like what I'm expecting in each section so you can look back and turn something in. And as I've said before, like this is pretty much a completion grade. Like don't worry about it being perfect. This is just like I want to get you guys familiar with the structure of a lab report, what we're looking for, because we'll be doing it in this sort of format throughout the year. So here's what I'm looking for in each section. All right, so the driving question for this lab was which household material is the most absorbent? I tried to add that, but it sounds like some people didn't have that question written in there. So I wonder if maybe a part of the problem is that people had different versions that they were looking at. So my apologies if that was, if I caused that, that's possible. Sorry about that. Okay, so the lab procedures. In order to gather the data we needed to answer the driving question, so this is where you're going to go into Flipgrid and, or like even just like from memory and write down the procedures one by one, what you did for, what your class's procedures were for the experiment. And then I added this part. We then analyzed the data we collected by making a bar graph about it. We sorted the data by most water absorbed to least water absorbed and then by type of material. Don't have to do anything there. That's just like I wanted to tell you like how you describe a bar graph, like how I sorted it when I made it too. So let me get on to the claim, evidence, reasoning section. My claim is that what is the most household absorbent material? And this one, our data shows that a sponge is the most absorbent. Now, a lot of you guys decided that it'd be good if we like averaged, or if we put all those data pieces together, like all the sponges together, all the paper towels together, etc., and average those. And that's something I think I will do in the near future, and I'll show you guys when that's done. But it's not done yet, so let's just work with what we've got right now. So that is your claim. A sponge is the most absorbent household material. So then you're going to take 3 sentences to describe the bar graph above. So looking at this, something I might say is, the bar graph shows that the sponge held the most water with slightly over 5 tablespoons. The least absorbent material was paper towel, which held nothing. The most, looks like the greatest number of data points here is like the most, it looks like a lot of, I don't know, you could say something about like how more things held 1 tablespoon of water than any other amount of water. That's just one way of talking about it. Just describing what you see there. The analysis indicates that a sponge is the most absorbent household material. So when I analyzed the data we collected, I assumed, so you might assume that everyone wrung out their thing all the way before they measured the liquid in it. You might assume that everybody had their material soak for a certain amount of time. There's a lot of things that we didn't really account for in our procedures, and that's fine. Those are good things to note so that, like, if somebody wanted to do this experiment in the future, they could. Okay? That's all I'm looking for there. So please get those in, get those points. Don't worry about it being perfect. Just get it in. Okay? We'll see you guys soon.